Hello friends, I'm Om and today we're diving into the fantastic world of Linux again. And today I was searching across the internet that yes, I have my favorite video editor on Linux, but what about the favorite image editor aka Photoshop? Now, Photoshop is definitely not supported on Linux. Yes, there are a few versions which you can get working by some jugaad, but that's not the proper solution. I want something native, and that is why I saw that GIMP or GIMP was way too complicated, and yes, it has the power, but leaving that, I just needed a simple photo editor because most of my thumbnails are literally just like thumbnails. Well, screenshots actually. Screenshots added with a few icons here and there along with some color grading. That's just what I need. And here I am with the perfect application today. I have Pinta. As you can see, this is the icon. Now from the first look, it looks way too simple. Like yes, all the function keys are here and there along with a little Photoshop-like experience, but a more simpler. Like now the first look is beautiful, like just beautiful. And yeah, I was just playing with this thing and I just created this thing. Like it's just a background along with some text and a pill in the background. Now talking about its features, then yes, you get a proper layers-based system along with the history and yeah, Photoshop-like toolbar in which you have mostly the basic function features. And now you might be wondering, like, where are the advanced, not even advanced, normal features, which you're supposed to get, for example, color grading or filters, effects, all of that stuff. Well, it is here, as you can see. Now, the first we have image options, which, well, simple image options. Yep, it's pretty simple. And then you have the adjustments in which all the amazing stuff happens. For example, this curves. Now, I cannot properly view my background when I'm using the curves or any other effect. So let me just try this. Okay. And then let's do some color grading as well. For example, I'm going to go and increase the saturation to the fullest. There we go. And then I'm thinking about what about levels? Well, I don't know what levels is. Yep, as I said, I just wanted a simple photo editor. Talking about photos, then yes, you have a lot of effects as well. For example, stylize, it has mostly the basic features which you're gonna need in your day-to-day life. Well, it is already a paint, so I don't need that. Then noise, we can add noise, reduce noise. Let's go on with add noise. Oh man, it looks really bad. How about if we reduce the noise? Radius, maybe strength, okay. So as you can see, it did nothing because there was no noise. Yes, it did work a little, as you can see. Let me just go back there. And along with that, now you might be wondering, like, yes, you have these stuff, but what about adjusting the layers? Like, where are the layer options? So it's actually hidden here in the main menu. Can you believe it? Now, most the usual features are available here. If I go to full screen, then I should be able to see them, but it is not there. It needs some layout optimizations, but it looks good. Now you have the files, like you can create screenshots, new, save, and then in the edit section, you get mostly the important ones. For example, all the selection features like erase selection, fill selection, invert, offset. For example, I go on with magic wand tool. And then in this layer, I'm going to choose not this. Maybe I'm going to need to increase the tolerance a little. No, not that much. A little more? No. What about now? Yes, just like that. And now with that selection, I can do almost anything I want. Like, it's not that powerful, but it is pretty good. It was in edit. And then if I invert the selection, it's going to replace to the whole image. Let me just show you. This is the fill and wait. I didn't do that. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. And now, yes, we are in the selection. Oh, yes, it's the paint bucket, not the normal fill option. Well, even here I have the tolerance. Now this is what I was talking about. Now if I were to invert the selection again, invert selection, now it is gonna choose just this. So I can change the color to this. Okay, this one looks damn literally good. And then I have flood mode, contagious and global. I'm gonna go with global. Now except that we have other options as well. For example, view. We can enable canvas grid and stuff. Then best fit, well, it's about this viewer, the preview. And then rulers, color scheme, light. Oh, so it's talking about the window, then dark. Actually, dark mode looks literally dark. Well, let's just stop with these. Okay, then. So then we have the layer options in which you can add, duplicate, delete, import, horizontal, flipping horizontal, and then layer properties as well, like these. So this is the one I was searching for, like where can we choose blend options? Here we can. Let me just try on this one. Well, I'm gonna need to go with magic wand tool here. Where is it? There. In this layer, let me just go with this, invert the selection, and then go to layers, layer property. And now I'm gonna change the blend mode to screen, maybe. No, lighten, lighten, lighten. No, difference. Oh man, this looks damn good. Then overlay. No, color burn, multiply. Multiply is good. Color. What about difference? No, let's go on with color burn. What about color dodge? Let's go on with color burn. Okay. And now let me just think, like, what if I were to move this particular thing somewhere else? You can see it burns the color wherever it goes. You can see it looks damn good, you know. Like if I were to, change the location, for example, we can change or move the positions of layers. Now you can see wherever it goes, it makes everything pretty good. So what if I were to just increase is like create something like that? It's like it's magnifying the effect of any other thing. So I want the same effect everywhere. What am I gonna do? Well, first I can resize the image. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just resize the layer properties. Not there, maybe. Let's take the challenge of increasing the size of this layer. Literally, man. Yep, this whole application is pretty usable, pretty powerful for a normal day-to-day case, but it's a little hard to adapt to it, as I prefer Canva, that is why. Alright, then let's go on with resize image by absolute size by percentage. Let me just go on with maybe 200. Yep, let's go on with okay. Oh, I knew something like that could have happened. It just zooms in the preview mode, you know. If I want to adjust a particular image, I'm gonna have to go there, then edit maybe. Or if I could, it has to be somewhere around here. What about the hand tool? No, doesn't work. Then we have move selection, but I don't want to move the selection. I just want to move this object. How can I resize this bloody thing? Okay, Control C. How can I do that? The biggest quest of the day. Literally, man, like you cannot resize stuff. It's lame, in my opinion. Like, yes, I did get here to review the whole application, but I find it hard even on myself. Come on, man, there has to be a way. Maybe layers and layer. Alright, so how the heck couldn't I see? It's in zoom layers. Right. Now I just have to zoom it really very much, maybe, and then go. Yep, successful. Now let's go all in, like really zoom it. So I go to layers, then zoom layer, and then go all in. And then I'm gonna need a little more than that. So I'm gonna go to layers again, edit layers. Oh, not there. Layers again, then zoom layer again, full. And we're almost there. Like, yes, as you can see the difference of color burn, actually the colors are amazingly burning. Nice. Now what if I wanted to add another layer? Just click the new layer button. You can copy, you can change the position, merge down multiple layers. Alright, that was really bad. Go back. Let me just place it upstairs. Not upstairs, like above, and then merge all the stuff down. Just like that. And then you have magic wand tool, which works just as it is supposed to be. Increase the tolerance, do particular stuff. Now it was able to put perfectly, capture this. Like, yeah, the sky. Can I just choose, select the sky somehow? No, a little more than just a. Yep, I was successful in that. No, need like 17 maybe. There we go. I'm successful. So yeah, in my opinion, yes, this particular tool, Pinta, literally, what's with the name Pinta? Pinta 3.0. Yep, this is the logo. So this particular application Pinta is actually pretty powerful, like for normal day-to-day use. But you're gonna need a lot of time figuring out how to do a lot of stuff. Like just trying to increase the size of a particular layer took me around 3 or 4 minutes just to figure out how. Now, I know that I should have gone through a tutorial or something. I really do understand that I should have gone through any tutorial or at least a guide of how to do stuff. But let's say if you watch a complete tutorial and then get into this application, then yes, for normal day-to-day task which involves multiple layers, some effects, color correction, and that stuff, then it's gonna be damn good for you. But yeah, when you can actually access Canva-like applications from your web browser, then why would you? Just for the sake of, like doing things on an application online, not online, like offline. You see, I have a better and more powerful application which you might also have. It's called GitHub. I can literally edit a lot more than that in here. Literally more than that. It works pretty amazingly and gives you all the power you need and all the options you're gonna need to. Oh, that was like, yes, it does not have multi-layer editing, but if you have to work on a particular layer in terms of color correction and stuff, then yes, this is gonna be pretty grateful. Not grateful, like it is gonna be pretty grateful. So in my opinion, if you have a lot of time here and there and you want to try something new like Pinta, which is really complex but good looking and then usable image editor, then yes, you can try. But yes, there are better options in the market as well. Now, what shall I review next? Like, I have this application called Rnode. It's actually amazing. Like, yes, there's, a drawing pad lying around in my home of my brother's. I can use that one to create a few things. Like, and yeah, I have a few new creative stuff I need to do. For example, like, I have a new educational sort of channel in which I might need to do some drawing and this sort of stuff. So yeah, maybe, but yeah, I am going to review this particular application using that drawing pad, like the review of how drawing pads are along with this amazing application. Yep, this actually looks damn good. Even if I'm drawing with a mouse, it's pretty smooth in my opinion. Oh man, there are a lot of stuff. You have developers mode. Let me just go on. Wait, let me just wait for it to review it on some other video because this video's agenda has been complete. I had to review this so-called amazing but very complicated and simple Photoshop alternative, so I did. And you can suggest me any new or any other Linux application which might be good use for some other people. I'm gonna review them if they are good. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, then subscribe for more awesome tech videos uploaded on this channel daily. And I'll meet you next video. Till then, I'm signing out. Yep, I was way too fast with that.